Imagine a battlefield, where the skies are filled with the thunderous roar of enemy aircraft, but there's one weapon that turns the tables. A weapon so deadly and precise that it has made pilots sweat in fear for decades. This is the ZSU-23-4 Shilka, a machine that was designed during the Cold War to defend Soviet forces from the skies. Despite its age, the Shilka is still a formidable force, striking fear into enemies worldwide. But what makes this vehicle so special? Why does it continue to be a key part of modern armies, even after all these years? Stick with us as we take a deep dive into the history, design, and power of the Shilka, a weapon that has proven its worth time and time again on the battlefield. Trust us, you don't want to miss this. The ZSU-23-4 Shilka was born out of the need to create a weapon capable of dealing with the rising threat of low-flying aircraft. The year was 1957, and the Soviet Union realized that its current anti-aircraft systems, like the ZSU-57-2, were no longer enough. The ZSU-57-2, though equipped with powerful 57mm guns, had serious limitations. It lacked radar to track fast-moving targets and relied on an outdated optical tracking system. Additionally, its firepower was no match for the increasingly deadly ground attack aircraft and helicopters being used by NATO forces. The Soviet military needed something better, something faster, more accurate, and more powerful. Thus, development began on a new system, the ZSU-23-4, a vehicle that would change the landscape of anti-aircraft defense. By 1962, the design was finalized, and the ZSU-23-4, nicknamed Shilka after the Shilka River in Russia, entered production. It was a masterpiece of military engineering. The Shilka was built around a tracked chassis, making it highly mobile and able to keep up with Soviet armored forces on the move. At its heart was a turret with 4 23mm autocannons capable of firing at an incredible rate, up to 3,000 rounds per minute. These rapid-firing guns could easily shred enemy aircraft flying at low altitudes, such as helicopters or close support planes. But firepower alone wasn't enough. To make sure it could hit moving targets with deadly precision, the Shilka was equipped with radar, something no other anti-aircraft gun at the time could boast. The RPK-2 towball radar system allowed the crew to detect and track targets as far as 12 miles away. This meant that even before an enemy aircraft got close, the Shilka crew would be prepared, able to lock onto the target and open fire. The Shilka wasn't just a static defense system, it was mobile, which gave it an edge in combat. Imagine being part of a Soviet tank division, racing across the battlefield, and knowing that you have the Shilka backing you up. If enemy aircraft tried to make a pass at your tanks, they would first have to deal with the lethal rain of 23mm shells from the Shilka. But it wasn't just air defense. The Shilka could also engage ground targets up to 1.5 miles away. This made it a versatile platform, ready to defend against both aerial and ground threats. The vehicle's crew, consisting of 4 personnel, a driver, commander, gunner, and radar operator, could operate the Shilka in any environment, from flat plains to rugged terrain, thanks to its sturdy tracks and suspension system. Let's not forget its power source. The Shilka was powered by a 280 horsepower diesel engine, which gave it a maximum speed of 50 km per hour on roads and a range of 450 km. While the Shilka's armor might seem light by today's standards, it was enough to keep its crew safe from small arms fire and shrapnel. And its agility allowed it to avoid enemy fire, moving to new positions with ease as the battle raged on. The Shilka's debut in 1965 immediately marked a shift in Soviet anti-aircraft defense. Its radar-guided targeting and rapid-firing cannons made it a deadly threat to low-flying aircraft. Over the years, the Shilka was put to the test in numerous conflicts, from the War of Attrition to the Gulf War. In each of these wars, the Shilka demonstrated its ability to take down enemy aircraft, giving Soviet and Allied forces the upper hand in many situations. But the Shilka didn't remain static. As time went on, it was upgraded to keep up with modern threats. The ZSU-23-4M, known as the Biryusa, introduced in 1973, improved on the original design by adding a new loading system that increased the ammunition capacity. In the 1990s, the Shilka received further upgrades, such as night vision systems and the addition of surface-to-air missiles in some versions. This helped it stay relevant in the face of rapidly evolving technology. Even today, the Shilka is still in service with several armies around the world. Modernized versions continue to use their radar and rapid-firing cannons to strike fear into enemy pilots. Some Shilkas have been fitted with additional anti-aircraft missiles, increasing their lethality and making them an even more formidable opponent. But like all systems, the Shilka has its weaknesses. Its water-cooled cannons, while highly effective, are still prone to overheating during extended combat. Its light armor also leaves it vulnerable to modern anti-tank weapons. Yet, despite these shortcomings, the Shilka has proven to be a versatile, deadly asset on the battlefield, a testament to Soviet military engineering. The ZSU-23-4 has seen action in numerous wars, from the Vietnam War to the Iraq War, and continues to serve in various military forces today. In conflicts where air superiority is key, the Shilka remains a critical tool in denying enemy aircraft the ability to strike with impunity. It may be a Cold War relic, but it is far from outdated. And there you have it, the story of the ZSU-23-4 Shilka, a weapon that has stood the test of time. From its revolutionary design to its continued relevance on the battlefield, the Shilka is more than just a relic of the Cold War. It's a symbol of military innovation and adaptability. If you found this video interesting and want to learn more about iconic weapons, tanks, and military history, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of the Shilka? Is it still a threat in today's modern battlefield? Let us know your opinion. And, as always, thanks for watching.